Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well through the scriptures. Peace to the hopeful elect. The title of this lesson will be Date the so-called black woman at your own peril, or whatever, something along those lines. But I'll start off with I'll say the Israelite woman in general, but the so-called black woman, right? So-called Negro in America, they got more of a masculine, feel. The feminism work is stronger with them. Okay, as far as feminism, I don't need a man. I could do bad all by myself. From Oprah and going on Maury, right? Remember they go on Maury. We got 4, 5, 6, 7 baby daddies. Everybody boo the dude, right? Come find out the dude ain't the father, right? Nobody never apologized to the dude. They cut her. Oh no, but those kids still deserve a father and blah blah blah, right? Just no accountability. All these shows, no accountability, right? It reinforces their bad behavior, and it never makes them accountable. And we know ultimately that it's who's to blame. We know it's Esau Edom. We know it's his ideologies, his philosophies to destroy us, right? Because he couldn't just keep killing us and beating us and all of that, which he still do. But in the 50s and the 60s, when he sickened dogs on people and spraying them down, and just the world was seeing that with the media, and he had to break our image. He had to change our mentality as a people. All right, to make it seem like we're to blame. All right, the scripture says, the accuser of our brethren. I'll start off with that. This is Revelation 12 and 10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power. So the kingdom of heaven starts with this knowledge. So the fact that you got Israelite men standing up boldly telling you what the scriptures mean, telling you that this is the reason we in the condition we in, that's telling you, look, the kingdom of heaven is on its way. Hey, the salvation is on its way. But these people ain't waking up. So now we'll tell you, yes, it's the so-called white man's fault. It's Esau's fault. But you still gonna pay too, because you're comfortable with it. You like the position of being in no accountability, and the men too, but I'm talking about the women right now. It says, in the power of his Mashiach, his anointed, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Yeah, the so-called white man, he's the accuser of our brethren. But the thing is, he tries to point the finger at us and say, look at them, but look at them and look at what they're doing, and they're evil and they're bad, right? Hillary Clinton said they're super predators, right? But wait a minute, they put the stumbling block before us. We wasn't like that in the 50s and 40s and 30s and 60s. We weren't like that at all. But he put that there to reinforce his hatred, to make it seem like the way he deals with us and the way he handles us is justifiable. All right? Which accused them before our power day and night. So let's just look up accuser. I ain't connected to the internet. Hold on real quick. Let me just look up that word, accuser. And really, women in general, it's just really, to be honest, the average man really never experienced a real woman. All right? When you get a woman, she's supposed to be untouched. And the fact that women outnumber men in America, and men going to prison, and men are homosexual, the fact that there's only a small percentage of men that actually experience virgins, that shows you that this is a horrible existence, man. You mean to tell me it's 7 or 10 women for every man, and you talk to 10 men and only maybe one of them will say they experienced a virgin before? You got men 50, 60 years old, never had a virgin, and that's really a big deal. But you see how we dumb that down in society. That's not a big deal. Hell, I was watching what is that? You know, like those little dating things or whatever, and they ask the man what they want, and they ask the woman what they want in a wife. You know, and the guy, you know, this guy from overseas or whatever. I think he was a so-called African or Nigerian or something. I believe he was an Israelite or Jake. You know, a lot of our people over there. First thing he said was a virgin. And they laughed him to scorn. The women laughed him to scorn like that was a how can I put it? Like that was a redundant request. Like, who you think you is asking for a virgin? She got to be a virgin. That's a condition for you to marry her. Okay. So let me look up. Damn. What? See. Well, damn. Okay, they got a categoreo, yeah. Categoreo, and what that sounds like, it sounds like category, right? So they create these boxes, all right? And they create these conditions to make us fit the boxes, to make us fit the category. Oh, he's a super predator. He's a super predator. Well, we're not super predators by nature, okay? We're not killers by nature. We're not drug dealers and drug users by nature. Okay, so let me put poison in their food, and let me put poison in their water, and let me take the father out of the household, and let me put crack in their neighborhood, so now they can fit these categories. See, that's what he do, to accuse before a judge, to make an accusation. But like the Most High don't see that. Like the Most High, like you can trick the Most High. All right, but now the truth is coming out. All right. Well, what does Yahweh Shai say? What is that? John. This is John 3:19. It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light. Right. So now you're getting cursed out. Light's coming to the world. Right. What's the word? Another thing for light? Knowledge, truth. The truth of the scriptures, the wisdom. So now is out there to tell you, like, look, you gotta let go of what's been given to you, because it's been given to destroy you. John 8:44. All right, not John 8:44, but what is that? John 10. It says, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. So everything that he comes with, it's a condition behind it. All right, it's like a piece of candy. Okay, yeah, the piece of candy tastes good, right? But it got all type of sugar in it. It got all type of chemicals in it, right? That's gonna ultimately destroy you. You got to stop eating it. It says, and men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. So now you condemn. We gonna curse you out, okay? And when Yahweh Shai bring forth his judgment, you're going to be caught up in it. All right? You're going to be, the scripture, when you read Ezekiel, it says what? Written within and without was mourning, lamentation, and woe. That's all throughout the Bible. Salvation is written in it too, but that's not for everybody. It's going to be an exponential amount of people that's getting harshly judged in comparison to those that's getting saved. There's only a handful of getting saved in comparison. Like the scripture speaks about, just a cluster of the grapes. You got a whole bushel of grapes, right? And it's just only gonna be a handful that's gonna be chosen to eat. All the other ones is soggy. You know, when you had the grapes sitting in the bottom of the refrigerator too long, and you forgot about them. They soggy and all soft and turning brown and mushy. Ain't nobody finna eat those. All right, and that's our people. That's these women. Nobody want to choose you and pick you and deal with you. What you good for? To be thrown out. All right? To be straight up thrown out. Now, tying it back in, the lesson kind of is taking on its own form, but to bring it back, I want to start out saying that, there's some brothers that know how to deal with the so-called black woman. All right, it's just that's why I'm titled it. Our apostles and elders, they say, like, look, man, just stay away from them, period. And yeah, they cute and nicely shaped or whatever, but hey, they a piece of candy. Yeah, what they used to say, everything that's good ain't good for you. All right, it ain't worth the headache. All right, what they say, poison. You can't trust a big butt and a smile. A big butt and a smile, all right, have got many a men in the hellish condition regarding these women. And I saw a video from a few days ago. I tried to do a lesson on it, but Satan or whatever, I couldn't get it out. I got it out, but something happened or whatever. I still got it. I ain't uploaded. I was gonna watch it again and see the points that I was gonna bring out, but now I'm just doing it now. And I saw this video, and that was really like the straw that broke the camel back for me in regarding dealing with these women, all right, primarily so-called black women, all right. Now you got the passport bros, right? Because these women are so masculine that men are going overseas to get feminine women, and that's been going on for a while. That's been going on for maybe decades, but now it's the light been shining on it for the past 3, 4, 5 years. But now you got something called passport hoes, because the so-called, the thing is, there's something called damn, what is it? Double standards. All right, there's a double standard. So the men did that. Now the women think they can do it. But the thing is, to be a feminine woman, that's not a prize overseas. That's expected. Hell, I saw a video, a man and an Asian woman was arguing at the gas station. It wasn't no sound, so I don't know whatever it was a disagreement. He just picked up and put her in the trunk of the car and drove off in broad daylight at the gas station, and everybody just kept minding their business. There was another video. They was in Russia, or one of them countries in Europe. It was a man and a woman had an exchange. The woman slapped the man. No. The woman threw a drink on the man. The man, he slapped her, right? But he cocked his hand so far back, he ain't hold nothing back. And she flew across the floor. You know what she did? She got up, dusted herself off, and went and minded her business, and went to go and sit down and do whatever. So there's a double standard with things. Men can't do what women do, and women can't do what men do. You can't go out there and ride a whole bunch of rides and deal with a whole bunch of men till you find the right one you want and everything be okay. That'll destroy you. All right, you can't do that. So now you got the passport bros, and now the women. Now you got the passport hoes, cause you ain't finna go out there and find no husband. You got the passport hoes now. Yeah, they'll charm you, because it's already in the books that the so-called black woman is over-sexualized. So they all look at and that's based off of the accuser of our brethren. He made that up about you, and he created the conditions so you can fit the bill. Okay, so that's all the rest of the world look at you as. These other races of men is just as a prostitute. And it helps be reinforced with the twerking videos, the OnlyFans, and all of that. But anyway, that's the point. The point of this lesson, really. And hey, I'll get this in regard to, now you can apply this scripture many ways. And I'll grab this though. Is it Proverbs 5? says, and say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof, and have not obeyed the voice of my teachers. Yeah, the apostles and the elders, they've been saying, avoid these women, leave these women alone for good reason. But there's some good women out there. Look, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Can't nobody argue with that. If you're trying to argue with what I'm saying right now in that regard, then you just don't you blind on purpose. All right. Yes. Yeah. Of course, there's some so-called good black women out there. So-called good. No one is good, but more agreeable, right? More submissive, more ready to get on your program. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Ain't nobody saying they're 100% bad, but it's a needle in the haystack. Is it worth? If you lost a needle, right, and you sewing, and you lost a needle in the haystack, big ass haystack, right? The haystacks are the size of like little bushes, right? Are you gonna look for that needle, or are you gonna go and buy another needle? You ain't finna look for that needle, all right? It's not worth it, okay? And have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined mine ear to them that instructed me. So, like I said, there's some brothers that know how to deal with that. They know how to deal with those little, because they'll be interested in you, and they'll still give you a hard time and give you hell. So it's like I said, there's some brothers that know how to deal with that. But I'm 100% persuaded. Like, nah, it ain't worth dealing with. So anyway, Lord willing, that was edifying lesson to the hopeful elect. All praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakodah, Shalom.